Basically, there's a couple of ways to become a developer depending on where you're at in your life and what you're doing. If you're a student and you're looking at going to college and or finishing college, and the best thing to do is take some classes. I always recommend getting your graduate degree, going to a top business school if you can, especially for the network. But you want to get a degree in construction management or engineering with an emphasis on real estate. And if you can take some finance classes as well, I always recommend that for college students and those that are coming out of undergrad, going to grad school. Some of the most useful classes are anything you can take with real estate, obviously, if you want to be a developer, but also finance. Finance is a really important class, understanding skill to have. The deal is in the money. He who controls the capital has the loudest voice and controls the deal. The capital controls the deal. Always remember that. So anything you can do with finance, not accounting, but finance, how to put deals together, finance deals, structure deals, that's where deals happen, are in the money. So if you're a student, that's the best way. And then what you want to do is get internships with developers if you can, whatever it is you want to do, whatever type of development, if you want to deal, if you want to do single family home development, subdivision development, or commercial and industrial development, then you want to find developers that are doing what you want to do and go to work for them. You can do internships, you can do entry-level positions and learn the business that way until you're ready to go start your own firm, do your own thing, or you may just work for somebody for your entire career. If you're a professional and you're doing some other sort of job, or if you're an investor and you want to move into development, then I recommend the same thing. Educate yourself, learn everything you can. You can either go to work for a developer doing the types of projects that you want to do, or you can partner with developers. And the way you partner with the developer is you either own land or control land for a project or a building that can be redeveloped, or you have capital to invest and you come alongside as if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be a silent partner, but you can learn along the way by participating in some level if you're providing capital to get involved in the deal. It's very important though that if you want to get into the development business, that you have to have something to bring to the table to partner with a developer. Again, either go to work for one, and you got to have a very specific skill set. Developers don't take people on that have zero experience in the business to just teach them. You got to have some sort of construction background, development background, or something to get a job, education, formal education, or equivalent experience. And then, like I said, you got to control the land and or bring some significant capital to the deal in order to get involved in a development project and partner with the developer, joint venture with the developer, something like that. So those are some of the ways to get involved in development. I've already talked about what developers do and what they are, what they aren't. Some builders are developers and some developers are builders. They do have the arms of those businesses, but they are two different things, and usually they're two different companies. If a builder develops, he might have two different companies. One's a development company, one's a building company. And developers that build, same thing. They have a development company and then they set up a building company, and the development company sells the land to the building company. You keep those entities separate so that you can leverage the transactions and you can make a spread along the way. Two separate entities, profit levels, everything. So that's the smart way to structure yourself as a developer. Get into the game coming out of college, get that graduate degree if you can, take some accounting or some finance classes, real estate emphasis, whatever you can, construction engineering, construction management, civil engineering. Those are the people that end up getting to the development world and do extremely well, although there are other types of engineers that do come out of college and get into the development game. And sometimes real estate. If you're in the real estate industry and you want to move into development, partner with somebody or find somebody to go to work with, but that is how you get into the development business.